Hi guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your Timeless Tarot. Whenever it is that you're tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really, really well. These are general readings for the collective. It may not resonate. It's not going to be everyone's story every day. I appreciate you tuning in all the same. I could be picking up on energies directly affecting you. I could be picking up on energies of those people closest to you. So switch or flip the roles if needs be. Can we have a message for the collective for today, please, Spirit? What is it that the collective would benefit from hearing or knowing or seeing right now? Okay, we have... Oh my gosh, how do you say that? Cibation? I think it says Cibation. Card number 39. Purify, cleanse and release. And it's so funny, we just had a reading. Every card deck I pick up, I think it's just the way I shuffle, but all the cards want to fray on me, literally. Oh my gosh, then coagulation, soul ascension, wow. Right, okay, so there's something that you need to purify, cleanse and release, and the reason for that, oh, okay, we've got 39 and 38, is for your soul's ascension with coagulation. This is like a spiritual awakening. This is more than an awakening though. It feels like, as it says, that it's an ascension. It's an ascension. And then the new bottom of the deck, we've got Mary Magdalene and card number 19, a divine loyal goddess. I love the imagery on this whole deck. Right, okay, with this purify, cleanse and release, I'm seeing, I don't know what animals these are, pelicans, these birds, and they've got huge ass beaks. And we've got what appears to be like an adult, and then we've got like the child. So I don't know if this is a purification, cleansing and releasing of something related to childhood, relationship or dynamic with your parental figures. They don't have to be your parents, but caregivers, an experience of the past. There's something that the universe is wanting you to rise above now. This is the whole soul, your soul's ascension. And because we're going, like we're descending in terms of the numbers, we go from 39 to 38 and then down to 19. These could be significant ages that you're at. You could be 39, you could be 38. You could be going back to the age of 19. That you're having to purify, cleanse or release an experience from like your teens, early adulthood. I don't know how far we're going back here, but I'm definitely seeing something about a dynamic. Now the fish is symbolic of like abundance, finances. So I feel that whatever it is that you're holding on to, because this fish is in the adult's beak, oh, that could be something. Anyway, and what I was going to say is that you holding on to whatever this cibation energy is, I feel is affecting your finances, your career, your ability to manifest or solidify something financially for yourself. So this soul's ascension, I feel, is tied to your money, your finances, your career. Similar to the last reading that I just did. But anyway, what I was saying when I said that the fish is in the beak of the adult in this scenario, there might be something that a parent, if this is like a childhood thing for you, I don't know if they're holding it back from you or they've held on to something. I don't know. It could be a parent that was holding on to something that therefore affected your childhood experience. I don't know how far and deep this goes, but let's jump into this. I've got Mary Magdalene there. With divine loyal goddess. That's like empress energy. So let's jump into this. Show me this cibation energy, card number 39. Purify, cleanse and release. What is it that the collective need to purify, cleanse and release, please, Spirit? They all flipped into the damn reverse. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out in the reverse. The Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. And then the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's something about things not work, like, as I was just saying, about however this dynamic showed up in your experience, it was having an impact or an effect on your career, your work, your finances, your financial stability, with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. That's work. And in this depiction, we've got like a spider in the center of this web. And I always see this web as like networking, your connections. So you may feel like disconnected in your career, or I don't know, in like your work avenue. The Wheel of Fortune coming out in the reverse again, it's not great. It's not great. It speaks about pessimism. So I don't know if this is an attitude that you hold that is affecting your work. But the attitude, as I said, would have been, I don't know, it was either modelled to you, like through this parent or caregiver to child dynamic, or your attitude, your belief system, your values surrounding work, career and money, it's going to have been set in that same period of time, in your formative years. But there's pessimism here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reversed, which is the opposite of Jupiter energy. Jupiter energy in the upright, this is being optimistic. This is like allowing things to change. This is the elevation, the ascension that we're talking about. So I don't know if someone's actively been holding themselves away from evolving or growing. They may be stuck in this pessimistic attitude or outlook. There may be things not going to plan, somebody lacking the courage to step into, or the courage to purify, cleanse and let go or release something. But it's beginning to affect someone like in a really significant way, so it really needs to be looked at. All of these have come out in the reversed. Now the Page of Wands in the upright, and no, it was the Page of Pentacles. I'm like, was the Page of Wands in the last reading? But it was the Pentacles page. It's just giving me like that figure eight, like the eternity symbol. Is that what it's called? But yeah, like the cycles of going round and round and round and round in circles. So I don't know if this is a pattern or a cycle, like I say, that you've inherited, that was modelled to you, that you absorbed, that you observed, that you have now kind of like taken up, but it's not helping you. It's not helping you. That's all I'm going to say. But in the upright, this is a new beginning. This is like good news. It's a fresh start. It's feeling really inspired, or really like, what's the word? Like not switched on, but really passionate, really curious about things, wanting to dip your toe in, wanting to try new things, eager. So in the reverse, it's like someone that's really unfocused, or they lack the passion. Again, it's that pessimistic energy. I don't know if you were just around really pessimistic people that like pissed on your dreams, or pissed on what your career or your work life could be, because they couldn't see it. I mean, they're holding the fish. They may not have seen that for themselves, so therefore they were unable to see that, support that, or cultivate that within you. But that's why this needs to be purified, cleansed and released. And when we're talking about that, we're talking about transmuting of the energy, like temperance energy, death card energy. We had a lot of death card in the last reading, like letting shit go and letting God. Show me this coagulation, soul's ascension, please. Okay. Oh my gosh, the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. This is exactly soul ascension. I'm going to have to find it you in my Light Seers deck. We've got the Hierophant, card number 5, Major Arcana. The Empress. Beautiful. And we've got a lot of Taurus energy here. The Hierophant is Taurus. The Empress is also Taurus, but also Libra. The Empress is ruled by both of those signs, because we've got Venus energy and what's this? Yeah, Taurus rules the second house. So this could be an ascension, as I was saying, in your work, your career, your financial standing. Again, second house, Empress energy, Taurus energy, and then Taurus also, fucking hell. Venus also rules the 7th house, which is Libra energy. Partnerships, contracts. Then I don't like this. And in fact, I do like this. I do like this. This is the 7 of Swords. I don't usually like that card, but in this instance, this is exactly what we need. Then we've got the Daughter of Cups, so 2 pages. I want to show you in the Hierophant here, if I can find it without it taking me forever. Oh my God, this is stuck. Well, I'm going to keep talking. So yeah, Hierophant, Taurus energy. In the deck I'm just looking through now, there's like a guru, a guy sat at the bottom of like a huge flight of stairs. And that staircase speaks about your spiritual ascension. So I can't believe that's the first card that's come out underneath your soul's ascension. Hierophant is also the energy of God, of spirit. So this is a spiritual ascension. As I was saying at the beginning, it felt like a spiritual awakening, but then it didn't feel like a spiritual awakening. So this is exactly the energy that I was feeling from the start. Here we go, we're coming up. Here we go. And let me see what was in front of it. 7 of Pentacles, that was in the last reading. And on the other side of that, we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's leave those there. But yeah, this is the Hierophant in this particular deck. And look how happy this guy is. He sat literally at the bottom of this staircase, but this would be the spiritual ascension to reach that point of enlightenment at the top. So I don't know if you're in the middle of something really dark. Look how dark this card is. It's actually just black. And then here we are ascending. We're up in the clouds now. And we've got this huge, well, it looks like the moon, but portal in this person's chest. So this soul's ascension is also incorporating like an opening of your heart chakra, which is all linked to like unconditional love, relating to others. Yeah, I don't know. It could have something to do with this dynamic. You may not have been shown unconditional love. You may not have had that modeled to you. You may not have had that reflected, you know, in your relationship dynamics with paternal or caregiving kind of people. But this soul's ascension, it's so funny because the heart chakra opening up also speaks about forgiveness. And we had a reading, last reading, that was talking about forgiveness. So this soul's ascension may be you connecting with your heart again. We've got the Knight of Cups here, which is on the other side of the Hierophant. And that is you following your heart, following something spiritual, following something emotional or creative. But you may have to forgive this experience as part of the purifying, cleansing and releasing of it. You can't hold on to resentment associated with it. This would be you in this ascended version of yourself, speaking from and living from your heart, trusting yourself, trusting your abilities, being confident. And pessimism is the opposite of trust. It's like, oh no, I don't believe that that's possible, or oh, that's not going to happen for me. Where's the trust? So this is there's something about giving and receiving that you're going to start to open up for yourself as you ascend through this experience. Okay, that's all I wanted you to see, was this version of the Hierophant. We've got the 8 of Cups, so there's a walking away that needs to happen, whether it's walking away from the people, places and things, I said it in the last reading, or if this is an emotional, like walking away from the emotions of the past, walking away from having the strength, because this is card number 8, having the strength to walk away or overcome these old emotions that have been holding somebody with the Wheel of Fortune and their life very, very still, or going in the wrong direction. But this is a pattern and a cycle, like I said, with that figure 8. Oh, then we've got the Empress. This is generally the mother. The mother, so I don't know if you're ascending, like I say, an experience with a maternal energy or a matriarch in your family. The soul's ascension could help you as you ascend and you heal this past shit in your role as a mother if you have children, which is beautiful. I just want to chuck down. Show me the Empress. That was fast. Oh my God, I don't like this. We've got the King of Swords coming out in the reversed. Oh gosh. Right, okay. This is, as everything I just said still stands. But for some of you, the Fool, yeah, it's like walking away. What it is that you may be required to forgive or ascend above, see from a different perspective, even though it's going to be really difficult because the King of Swords in the reverse is like a very narcissistic energy. This is someone that lacks empathy, that lacks sympathy, that's very aloof, very cold, very emotionally like distant. This person, and it very well could be a mother, and if that's the case, like I say, I'm really sorry. I've experienced it in varying degrees, and it's not a nice energy. But like I say, this is somebody that could be abusive, a bully, a tyrant, somebody that was out to deliberately, to cause some kind of harm. This could be somebody that was bitter, somebody that was a liar. I was hoping that this Seven of Swords wasn't what I thought it was, but it's turning out to be. Yeah, somebody that like you couldn't depend on for the truth, that is, because the King of Swords in the upright is so just and truth-seeking and truth-speaking. So King of Swords is like I say, is a tyrant. They use their words to harm deliberately. A liar, someone that's bitter, cold, angry. Ugh. And that could be like describing a maternal energy, your mum, or a parental figure. Could be a dad, but it's coming out on top of the Empress. But we have, like I was saying, this dynamic of an adult and a younger person to this adult. You may obviously be an adult now. I expect you to be. I don't read for kids. But there's still that dynamic where you're always going to be your parent's child, no matter how old you are. So that's what you need to ascend. That's what you need to ascend. But if that's the energy that you're dealing with, and I see why and where the pessimism comes from, or your life not moving forward, or you being, like things being delayed, there may have been some sort of, what's the word? Like with the two pages, two daughter energies, like a stunting of your growth emotionally, spiritually. Because yeah, you're showing up as this divine loyal goddess. And then look at that. The Black Madonna. Like the dark goddess mother, Jesus. Yeah, like mother and child. And the fact that this child has like the halo around its head. It's like somebody, I don't even want to go so deep into this. Somebody's mother or caregiver may have seen this divine loyal goddess in you from you being very young and didn't like that. And that's really fucked up to say. Didn't like that. It's almost like your light irritated someone's demon, so you what's the word, like you extinguished your light as to not piss this person off. But it's time for you to step out into, like I say, this divine loyal goddess energy now. Oh, right, okay. That was a lot. Yeah, so this could be very well what you are being required to heal from, to cleanse, to release, to purify, and then ascend through. But also forgive. That's really important, and it's really difficult. And forgiveness isn't for the other person. Forgiveness isn't... what's the word? It isn't condoning somebody else's treatment towards you, their behaviour towards you, the things that they did, the things that they said. Forgiveness isn't even a conversation that has to be had between you and the person who you're forgiving. That's what I mean about this God energy. Forgiveness is between you and God. Forgiveness also doesn't mean allowing somebody back into your life. If you've cut someone off, we've got the Fool down here, so that's you moving in a new direction. If you haven't cut this person off, I feel you need to, because the Fool's coming out next to the Sun. You had the Sun in the last reading that was like a letting go of the past. But forgiveness isn't to allow people to continue to do that shit to you either. Forgiveness isn't being a doormat. Forgiveness is upholding and having very firm and strong boundaries. Forgiveness is no longer holding on to the resentment of the things that have happened, but you're not leaving the door open for it to continue to happen. So this could be very well the person that you need to forgive or give this situation to God. We've got the Hierophant coming out next to it. And the Hierophant is very traditional. The Hierophant is a very traditional energy. It is an energy of like hierarchy. And that's what I was getting from this. Like there's a dynamic. There's a hierarchy here. Right, okay. Now, this Seven of Swords, when I first saw it, I was like, right, okay, this person's ascending and this person, like the collective, you guys who I'm reading for, is ascending. If you are communicating with God, receiving messages because of this lightning bolt, we've got the crow, you know, they're very vocal. You're receiving the key to something. You're receiving the key that's going to unlock something for you. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself with this Seven of Swords. There's 6 swords, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6 swords above this fox. Foxes are notorious for being a bit sly, being a bit cunning. The 6 of Swords in the traditional tarot is about you moving on. So these 6 swords above the fox's head, he's lay on 1 sword, which is the truth. Don't be telling people where you're moving to, what your future plans are. Keep that shit to yourself. But this also ties to this King of Swords in reversed. So there could be somebody that's lying about why you've moved on. They're concealing the truth here about your decision to leave them behind, or your decision to move on, or your decision to move away and focus on some sort of spiritual healing. This person wouldn't be communicating that to their friends. They wouldn't be communicating that to other family members, because that would require them to sort of admit to what it is that they've done. And as I said, this King of Swords is someone that's bitter, someone that's self-righteous, somebody that is a liar. So they're not going to be communicating the truth. That's why they're fucking sat on it. Oh, right, that's giving me... That's just not great. So let's stick this back, and I want to use this deck. Right, let me just quickly shuffle. Oh, but look, I've opened it right on the spider. And we've got this web down here and it's come out in the reverse. Yes, this person, it feels like, had you trapped up and tangled up in their web. Their web, that's why you were unable to move. And their web could be their network, like I said, their friends, something that was established before you even was born. You were tied up in somebody else's web. Because spiders spin webs to catch their prey. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And then gazelle. Okay, let me shuffle these. And show me this Libation, Purify, Cleanse. Right, we've got the Starfish. Show me this Coagulation. Right, oh my gosh, that was so many. That was so many. Right. I don't know if I want all these, but let's have a look at them anyway. Oh gosh, right, okay, what have we got? They're all over the joint. Right, okay. Okay, let's just leave those there. Right. So this starfish is an underwater animal. So this is a water card. So the purification, the cleanse and the release is definitely something emotional. Now, starfish have 5 arms, and 5 in the numerology is a very challenging energy. But it's an energy that calls change from us. So there's an emotional change that's required here. But we knew that anyway. we knew that anyway. An emotional change that's required. And yeah, starfish, they sort of like stick to things, or they're on the like they're like, I'm not saying bottom dwellers. I don't know if that's the right word, but they either stick to rocks or they're on the sea bed. So that this thing either goes really, really deep, or it's you're attached to it, or it is attached to you in a very like deep and profound way. So yeah, this is something deep that you're going to have to literally, I don't know what the word is, so it's not dig up, but you're going to have to dive really deep to get to this, like I say, this purification, this cleansing and release. It's not something surface level at all. Now that's the energy of spirit, energy of air, energy of earth, no, water, fire, and what's that? No, earth, this is fire. air, water, earth, fire. I'm just looking at the image. That to me looks like fire because this wolf's on fire, but it's an earth animal, clearly. Right, okay, let's take a look at these. Well, this is the firefly. I was saying something about you diminishing or extinguishing your light. It's time for you to shine again. It's time for you to shine again. So if you are moving on, like I said, keep it to yourself. Fireflies are meant to shine. They're meant to be seen. Yeah, and the whale, that's like another really deep water animal. Really lives in the depths of something. And then we go from the depths to the air. So this is the ascension. From the depths of the whale and the otter, very playful animal, to the air here. This is the ascension. I've put it back now, but the staircase, going from the bottom to the top. Going from the bottom to the top. Now, wolves, I don't know, from this I just get instincts. I get instincts instantly from this wolf. Like alert, like very observant, knows exactly what's going on. And coming out next to the zebra, which is fire, so earth and fire. And then the triangle of in between the zebra's eyes is literally like a portal. So there's something about, as I was saying, I feel God or spirit, your soul, something's trying to communicate with you. So if your instincts are sort of like on fire, your intuition's on fire right now, listen to it. Because we've got this dragon, and that's like an energy of spirit. Somebody's third eye could be like opening their pineal gland with this soul's ascension. It's like your spiritual gifts could be more heightened than what they usually are. Trust it. Someone's spiritual gifts may be heightened, they may be on fire, they may be coming online for the first time, or they may be increasing or getting more heightened if you're already spiritually like accessing your gifts. But there's something going on with this spiritual ascension. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm going to leave that there. I think I'm going to read Soul's Ascension. Right, after enduring a period of intense purges, and that's this purification, cleanse and release. After enduring a period of intense purges, transformation, inner growth and spiritual work, this phase of alchemy is when you begin to truly embody your sun. And that's what I mean, this firefly. You're meant to shine. Oh, right, okay. So when you've done all of the work is when you begin to truly embody your sun, your soul's gold in ancient alchemy. When the coagulation card appears, you are empowered in your purpose and channeling the energy of your sun sign. Okay. Obviously, we've got loads of sun signs. We've got heavy on the Taurus here. We've got Libra. And then all of them were here. Water, earth, air, and fire. So gosh knows, we've got all of the damn signs here. You could be Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune over here. But yeah, you're embodying your sun sign or the energy and channeling the energy of your sun sign. The sun in astrology represents life purpose and alignment with your birth chart. New opportunities, life decisions and changes in direction are manifesting for you at a faster rate. When you're in this phase, be mindful of perfectionist habits and gently release them as there is no perfection. Practice presence. Associated with the gold and the sun, coagulation is when you are nearing the end of the magnum opus. I don't know what that means. This is the 6th phase of the alchemical magnum opus, which is the culmination of all the ascension and healing work you've done thus far. You have found and embodied your higher self, light and true essence in this lifetime. This is what I mean. You've purged, I don't want to go over it, but this energy isn't nice. And the effects that this energy had on you, like I say, you stuck in this web. I know that I'm talking to somebody that has had to fight spiritually. You've been at warfare, do you know what I mean? Emotionally, mentally, and physically. This is what you've done. And you should be really, really proud of yourself. Really proud of yourself. Right, let's just quickly read this loyal divine goddess energy. Right, so Mary Magdalene is venerated in modern days as a biblical deity for her loyalty to Jesus and deep spiritual understanding she has of his teachings. When this oracle card appears, loyalty and understanding from others is coming into your life. Relationships are a delicate art of balance, respect, honesty, and you're now realizing the importance of choosing the right people in your life. Yeah, and there's something about this, because it's like I say, it was behind this Black Madonna, sacred dark goddess mother. Yeah, so you may now know, because of a fundamental relationship or dynamic, the importance of choosing the right people in your life in the here and now, in the present moment. It says you are responsible for anyone or anything that's draining you. Now is the time for you to take responsibility for the people, places and things in your life in order to make a change. Mary Magdalene is here to teach you that you must fill yourself up first before you can give. Be discerning about who you give your devotion to. The Mary Magdalene Oracle is about ending any rifts, strife or discord that you've been experiencing with others. She is reminding you that loyalty should only be given to those who you trust. This is it. This is deep. I know you know. If this is resonating with you, I don't need to spell it out. Right, I'm not going to read all of that. It's about the Old Testament, no, the New Testament. Right, it's important to heal and practice balance in your devotion. Your radical self-love will allow you to help and give to others. I'm going to leave that right there. That was absolutely fascinating. Right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you managed to get something from this reading. It's not going to be everyone's reading, but for those who this resonates with, I know you'll have gotten something out of it. I certainly did. Right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.